Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. MATIC is currently still in this correction, has reacted a little bit to the yellow support region here. A few people asked me already if I cancelled MATIC updates. No, there was just nothing exciting to talk about. And there was a lot to do obviously in the last couple of days where we had a little bit of additional volatility. But yeah, overall, let's take a look what does MATIC need to give us for us to get a first indication, confirmation that a low has been established on this chart in this wave 2 correction. Some of you will remember, most of you ideally, that this is seen as a 1-2 setup still. At least it's a possibility. This is reduced drastically in likelihood. Okay, this idea of a 1-2 setup where the wave 1 topped in December and this is just a flat correction in a WXY correction. Alternative interpretation, wave 1 is up here, but that really doesn't change much. What really matters is to keep this 1-2 setup alive. We need the price to hold above the invalidation point at 49 cents. This is really just a critical invalidation point, black and white. Okay, so we've already broken below key support levels for this scenario. You know that, therefore this has reduced drastically in likelihood. But I will not take this 1-2 setup off the chart until we break below 49 cents. But as I mentioned before, all I can do is warn and highlight my concerns. I've done that many times in recent weeks about MATIC. I remember already, I think a couple of months ago, in April, where I was concerned about MATIC that it dropped so deep into support. That support area I've now taken off the chart because it's not relevant. It broke. So yeah, mention my concerns, but that's all I can do really. I mean, as long as we are holding the invalidation point, this is still a valid scenario. However, I think it is quite likely that we see the price possibly break below 49 cents and then that it moves or morphs into the larger wave 2. So at the moment, this is the 12-hour chart. At least we see a decent amount of detail here and the overall context. So the idea is this is a 1-2 setup where the wave 2 bottomed in September. So from the bear market low, a wave 1 up, wave 2 down, also in a flat correction, this wave 2. And then from here, we have another 1-2 setup. Now, again, below 49 cents, the way to go is to assume that the larger wave 2 is playing out. Yeah. So this would be my, let's call it alternative scenario. Yeah, let's call it alternative scenario for now. But it is very, very likely. It's become more likely. The problem is if we break below 49 cents, it increases odds for more bearish outcomes. It opens the door to a lot of different scenarios. And therefore, I mean, if it happens, yeah, I mean, the larger 1-2 will be my scenario, but there will be plenty of others like triangles we could explore, a directly bearish outcome, because obviously a break below the initial invalidation point where the bulls had a chance to drive the prices higher, well, it increases the odds for a much more bearish outcome. Yeah, so it remains my view that we have to be on the side of caution here with MATIC. I want to share with you what we need to see for me to confirm first level of confirmation. So it's not super reliable. It's certainly not certainty, but it will give us something to work with. So that first level of confirmation that MATIC bottomed, when do we get that? Well, I need to see, and I will change the wave degree of this here so you see it better. I need to see an initial 5-wave pattern to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have an initial 1-2 setup and it's too small. You know, some people might say, but you have a 1-2 setup. Yeah, but it's too small to be reliable. It could just be an A, B, C. I mean, yeah, and then we go down lower. That's always the risk, you know, A, B, C. So I need those 5 waves, which also break above certain resistances like those trend lines here. We haven't even broken above this trend line, which has a lot of touch points. Find it quite relevant. But essentially what needs to happen is we need those 5 waves, not any 5 waves. I want them to get to the 1.618 extension level. So wave 3 should reach 65 cents or higher, and wave 5, 67.5 cents or higher. And then I'm happy, and then I can say, okay, let's call that a wave 1. Let's add the next support region. MATIC has another chance. that's the update about Matic. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.